Well, this is it. This is the day that I'm gonna compete in the Brewers Cup in Panama to try and be named the best coffee brewer in the whole world. Hello, judges. My name is Jordan Saglio with the Morning Movement Coffee. When this coffee is hot, you'll find notes of jasmine. Before our time ends together, I would like to leave you judges with a quote. I'm just a man of the bean. I'm a bean man. I gotta go and work for one more day. But today you're gonna come and watch. Here we go. It feels like it's carrying a lot of weight to it. Not just because this is my first time competing in a coffee competition, but because this is our company's 4th year competing in this coffee competition. For the last 3 years, Arturo's represented us, and if you don't know Arturo, you'll meet him in a minute. The first 2 years he got disqualified on a technicality, and then last year, I guess they couldn't find anything to disqualify him on. So they said his coffee tasted like a wood stove. So this year, we have a little bit of a strategy.
You ready?
Ready to rock? All right, we got one practice round before we head down to the competition. So this is an important one. Tiempo. Hello, judges. My name is Jordan Saglio from the Morning Movement Coffee. At the Crystal, I created enhanced clarity in the tasting notes. And for taste, I'll be taking my scaling to try and prevent any clogging from my larger pre-infusion. Please wait until minute 6 to enjoy. Happiness is only real when shared. Tiempo.
He's getting there. There's still some areas where stutters, and he's definitely looking, especially with you here, more nervous. His hand is shaky, which didn't happen before.
Right.
Do the morning
freaking movement, baby. Yes!
All right, it's go time, baby. You're gonna look at me? I'll make sure I look at you when I'm up on stage, all right?
Okay.
I'll blow you a kiss.
Okay.
All right? Going on an empty stomach, Artie. That's how we perform best, baby.
I got you.
We got dried pineapple, that's all we need. We're heading down to the city, heading down to David. That's what this competition's going down. Things are getting a little wild. We're looking for a place to do one last brew so we can get final tasting notes, and getting a little anxious because we can't find a place.
Necesitamos saber si nos pueden alquilar por un ratito, no sé, un espacio por ahí para practicar un filtrado que necesitamos. ¿Pudiera ser perfecto? Sí, metidos ahí. Ya. Yeah, let's go.
Good job.
So now that we're all settled in, we're down in David, we're in a different climate now. It's now time to do the last test of what the tasting notes are gonna be for the competition. So this is a really, really big, important moment right now.
Aroma?
Okay, you have an issue now. The time changed. It was also lemon all throughout. It disappeared at 7 and it disappeared at 8. Okay, it was gone. So it made a trouble.
It is so amazing having Jose David throughout this whole journey with us. He has been such a big help. The way he's also able to just absolutely nail the tasting notes, it's so amazing to witness. Like, he just gets so in the zone, he's doing his thing, and then it's just like, boom. No hesitation, he knows exactly what the tasting notes are, and he nails them every single time.
We're not off to a great start. The coffee we were hoping to go with, Jose David's not super happy with. We're trying to round 2, a little bit of a different recipe, but we're less than 2 hours from the competition, so if we end up going with this one, it's gonna mean changing a lot of what I'm gonna be doing just 2 hours before. The second one went even worse than the first one, so we're gonna try again. This is our last shot at it.
At 13, they disappeared. At 14, they came back again. Red fruits and cherry. And at 15, they changed back to peach and cherry. So it's fun drive. It's a fun drive. You behave like a champion coffee. That's good.
It is so freaking hot down here. We're in a cafe and they do have an AC in here, but I think it's just so hot outside that the AC isn't even really doing much. So I just ran across the street to the store to get Jord a short sleeve shirt because he is in a flannel right now and he is dying.
I have to put all this into my brain, so I'm gonna say goodbye to the vlog because I have to put
This absolute cluster fudge.
This has got to go in here, and I'm have 1 hour, so I'll see you later.
A lot of friends keep showing up, so it's getting a little bit hectic in here. So he's hiding himself in the bathroom repeatedly.
I just need to get away. People keep distracting me. Put it in here, honey.
Get it in there, honey. Get it in there.
Upload. Rose tea developing into ylang ylang. When cool, you'll find notes of yellow fruits, lemongrass, and sweet like red candy. Passion fruit. And when cool, you'll find notes of yellow fruits. I roasted this coffee 3 days ago.
You're 1 hour away. What are you feeling right now?
I'm freaking out. What else do you want me to say?
That can be all.
Happiness is only real when shared.
You got it, honey. You got it.
I'm locked in.
Locked in, honey?
I'm not even here.
You're on the dimension of coffee land.
I only know my speech. I can only answer it with words for my speech.
Can we take some deep breaths together? Alright, we'll do the box breath. You know that one? So in for 4, hold for 4. We have the whole crew now here. Rodrigo and Freddie just joined us. There's one more person, and then Jordan's next. So we're about 30 minutes away for him to go on stage. My nerves are definitely starting to get pretty intense. And I am officially shaking out of my boots or sandals.
Otra vez con la música. Tiempo. Hello, judges. My name is Jordan Saglio from the Morning Movement Coffee, and today I come to you in celebration. Even though our time together has just begun, for me, this is the end of an incredibly long journey. The story goes a little something like this. It's 2019, and I'm drinking my first ever cup of Best of Panama Geisha from Finca Esmeralda. I remember feeling so lucky that I was drinking one of the best coffees in the whole world. But quickly, my emotions went to a place of guilt. I don't deserve to drink this coffee. What about the millions of coffee lovers all around the world who will never get to try this coffee? And what about the millions more who don't even know that coffee like this exists? So this year, I decided to do something about it. This year, I purchased Finca Esmeralda's Best of Panama Geisha Natural, GN08, with an intention of doing one thing, giving it all away, totally for free. Now I know it may sound crazy, but I've spent the last few months doing just this. I've traveled over 25,000 kilometers brewing this coffee for hundreds of people, from truckers to baristas. I've shared my journey with over 4.5 million people through my social media channels. And now there's you, the last 3 people in this incredibly long journey. Let's begin. My intention of this blend is to bring complexities to it. My filter, the Hario V60, while allowing me to achieve my target TDS of 20%. My ratio, 15.5 to 1. For my first pour, my pre-infusion, 50 milliliters of water. For my second pour, 30 milliliters of water. For my third pour, 35 milliliters of water. This time from a lower altitude. In the aroma, you'll find notes. The body of this coffee is creamy and velvety. The aftertaste is long and juicy. The sweetness is like refined white sugar, which changes into ylang ylang, which evolves into peach and apricot, green tea, and lemon. Now, judges, I would like to point something out that might be a little obvious, but I think it's worth pointing out regardless. I was not born here. I'm an immigrant to this country. And being an immigrant, I find it important to give back to a place that has given me so much happiness. Because in the words of Alexander Supertramp, happiness is only real when shared. Tiempo.
That's why I said yes. Now the notes have to be there.
It was 1 second away.
He was 1 second away.
That was not done on purpose. He didn't want to do that. I know that. He wanted to end like 10 seconds before or something like that. But I enjoyed it.
I need to dedicate this whole presentation a different term. Estoy super feliz aquí. Me gustaría compartir con todas personas en el globo y todas personas en Estados Unidos. Sí, muchas gracias para todo.
I'm going to ask him to sign my chest.
So amazing. I can't even believe it. 1 freaking second. I can't. I was getting nervous towards the end because I'm like, oh no, no, no.
Can you see the time?
I was seeing it on the camera because I just filmed like the whole thing on one clip. And
I did a short ending and a long ending.
You went for the short.
I went for the long.
We're fueling up real quick with a little bit of sushi and margaritas while we wait for the results.
So going out to eat took so long that we missed the award ceremony. So right when we got back, the judges pulled us aside and had a little meeting with us and gave us our results.
This is what happened. Apparently, there was a problem with Jordan's presentation because of how we didn't do all the coffees at the same time. Because it was one, and then the other, and then the other. It seems like all the judges complain about, having to wait this much time, this much time, this much time. So, long story short, I don't think that formula will ever work. I mean, I presented it, it's my fault, but the truth is that we're in the semifinals.
We are?
We made it.
Yeah. We are? We just got what? Let me tell you guys. Let me tell you. We just got nearly perfect score. Really?
Well, we did it, you guys. We made it to the Brewers Cup Finals in Panama. We started at 21 people, now we're down to the final 7. And the finals are on March 9th in Panama City. I think the thing I'm most happy about is just how much fun Arturo and Jose David are having together.
Just preparing for this next step. They've just been like
nerding
on
out.
cloud 9, nerding out. Yeah.
Nerding out so hard, having a blast.
Totally.
It's just so amazing to see. But we talked about something in our last video. We talked about how Jose David has bladder cancer. And a lot of you guys reached out to us wanting to donate. So we decided we had to spend some time thinking about how we could do this. And I want to tell you guys 2 ways that you can help them. To go along with this competition, we were gonna launch this coffee called Genesis. This is a geisha variety. It's the same variety that I competed with. What we decided to do with this is donate profits to Jose David. So we just put Genesis up for sale. It's a blend of geisha and bourbon. It's delicious. It tastes like you're drinking a cup of white flowers, but we blended it with a variety called bourbon, which gives it like the body of the traditional coffee that you guys know and love. It's amazing. We've been drinking this every day for a while now and it's awesome. So by buying a bag of this coffee, you'll directly go to supporting Jose David and we'll donate profits to him in his upcoming surgery and treatments. And then we also looked at people who didn't want to buy coffee, how they can support him. We were gonna do a GoFundMe, but they take 15%. So we think the best way to do it is we created a donation on our website. So GoFundMe doesn't take 15% of the fees and all those donations are gonna go directly to Jose David.
So surgery, yeah.
Yeah, and everything that he has going on. The hospital told him he's gonna have to have $20,000 to basically get the treatments that he needs because the cancer is very survivable, but it takes a lot of medical intervention. So every single dollar is gonna go directly to him and we're just gonna be as transparent with this as possible. So we'll share this journey with you guys. We'll share the amount raised. I know transparency and that's key in all this, and
sure.
We'll be updating you guys regularly on the amount that was raised, how his treatment's going, and everything.
Absolutely.
Because Jose David is a brother to us.
Absolutely.
And he's been incredible in this journey. And this journey doesn't end here.
That's right.
We're going for the Worlds.
Woo!
We want to get to the World competition in Chicago and represent Panama.
That's right.
But to do that first, we need to win Panama. So if you guys want to check out this coffee, if you want to check out Jose David's fundraiser, we'll put it all in the top of the description. Thank you guys so much for all your support.
Thank you so much. We love all of you guys very, very much. And we'll see you guys on the next one.